Hi, welcome to the fourth and final video of our Fat Talk Free February series on having a body image breakthrough. We're looking at step 3 and step 4 today, how you can actually release it and reach out to others. So last video we talked about how body image problems are actually all about shame. They're not about your appearance, they're not about your body. Deep down, they're actually about shame, feeling ashamed of yourself inside your body. And so when we get to the point of being able to release that shame, we're actually able to have a total perspective shift on the way you see yourself, which is really cool. You can change from shame, which leads you to hiding and feeling like you need to cover up and do things out of fear of being exposed, or you feel guilty, so you go to the gym or you eat this, or so you might do things that may be healthy, but you do them for this as a kind of cover up for the shame that you feel about yourself. And so when you're ready to actually release that shame and say, this shame isn't working for me, I need a new way, you're actually able to get to the point where you can start to live from body acceptance. And when you're able to accept your body as you are, I may not be perfect, but I'm not going to be ashamed of myself. You're in a wonderful place because now you're actually able to say, I want to nurture myself. I want to look after myself. I actually want to be free. And you can only do that when you get rid of this shame, when you're able to say, this is destroying my life and I need a new way. So if you're at that place where you're saying, look, this shame isn't working, I want to be free, it's a simple step of just shifting and saying, I'm not going to be ashamed. I'm not going to be ashamed. I don't have to be ashamed of my body. So when you get in those situations, you find yourself fat talking, fat thinking, remind yourself you don't have to be ashamed to be you. There's no wrong way to have a body, and you're in yours as you are right now. You may have aspirations of how you want to be in your body in the future, and I'm not saying, hold on to those, but you need to come at them in a way that's free and not coming from shame, because that's just going to grow and fester and make it all worth nothing in the end. So once you've got this feeling of being able to release the shame and being able to start accepting yourself in small ways, it's actually really cool, because then when you can change this perspective, you start to be able to reach out to others. And I know this happened to me when I was dancing. I had a friend who was a little bit older than me, and I remember complaining to her about something, probably the size of my shoulders or something in my hips or my butt or my nose. And she just said to me, you've got to start loving the little parts of you that aren't quite right, because they're who make you who you are. And I found that really challenging, but it planted a little seed to me that maybe there was a different way of looking at these parts of myself that I didn't think were perfect or good enough. And that maybe by learning to love them and appreciate them and value them as part of me being me, I might be able to experience some freedom and more happiness about myself. So it's amazing. You might just say one little sentence like that. You never know how it'll change someone else's life. Once you're able to accept yourself, it can send out waves to other people around you. So that's Fat Talk Free Feb. I hope you've enjoyed the ride. And if you're not there yet in 4 weeks, that's a pretty high goal. So keep coming back to it, take small steps as you go, and let's continue on this body image breakthrough together.